And we are live. Hello and welcome. Welcome to day 16 of going live every single day for 30 days as an experiment for me to try and invisibilize myself, come out from behind the invisibility cloak that seemed to have gripped me in the last few weeks. Hello. And my name is Damaris of Dama Unleash Coaching, and welcome to my live. If you are watching live, please say hello. Let's see where you're watching from, and if you are catching the replay, let me know that you were here. So today it's my day 16. Yesterday I shared how it's starting to get a little bit hard. And I had hoped that today would be a little bit better, but it's not better, but it's not worse either, which I suppose is a good thing. So today I posted something on my wall. Well, it was a question, really. It was a simple question that you have something that there's one thing that you've been wanting to do, but finding yourself that you're getting stopped. So what usually stops you? What potentially stops you? And I shared that because I was working on something this morning, and there were a few times where I found myself stopping, right? And thinking to throw it out of, like to say, I'm not doing it today. And there were a few things that were stopping me. One, my internet, right? My internet woes. Two, not today though. The load shedding schedule can also, just disrupt, especially now that we are on stage 6, or is it 5 or whatever. It is very disruptive. Another thing that is internal that I noticed was the fear of stopping. So you are scared, or I'm scared at the time. I'm scared of starting because I'm afraid I'm gonna stop. Therefore, I stopped myself, but I didn't, right? It's just something that I noticed that it had happened previously, and this I'm aware of because I do the work. So, and then I asked myself, how many people do that? You don't start something because you're afraid you might stop. And I know a brilliant example that I can use for this is exercise. I know for me, I will stop myself from starting an exercise thing because I'm afraid that I might not finish, right? And then I just like, okay, I stop altogether. So more than just exercise, it can also apply to our goals, right? This was what I was referring to that was happening this morning, was about something that is going to contribute to my work. But then I almost didn't do. When I came upon a little bit of resistance, it was beautiful to actually be aware that, oh, here you are, hello, type of situation. And then applying the tools to make sure that I do not repeat the pattern of, because I don't necessarily stop forever. It's just that I may not finish it at that point, and then it takes me a few more days, maybe a few more weeks to come back to it. But today I chose to do something different when I felt the resistance, and the resistance was massive. Oh Lord, it was massive. At some point I couldn't even breathe, right? The resistance was massive, but then I decided to choose a tiny change in how I'm responding to this. And I was obviously very proud of myself that, oh my goodness, this is what I mean when I talk about breakthroughs, when I talk about shifts, when I talk about choosing to not repeat a pattern. It's a tiny shift, a tiny different decision to make. and then I carried on and I finished, right? Does that mean it was perfect? No, probably not. I don't know. I still have to go back and review. But right now, I'm sitting here and I have completed the task that I intended to do, right? So, and I know that this can happen in such a way that you don't even see it. Because you are so used to it, you become blind to it, and then life sort of just passes by you while you are thinking you are being active, so, or you are being productive rather. Kanti, you are just being active. You're busy, but you're not necessarily being productive. And sometimes it takes a minute to actually realize this. This reminds me, I had a client 2 weeks ago, and we were doing an accountability session with her after her session, and I asked her, what was her, how was everything and whatnot, and she said to me, "Yo, I feel like I am here. My life is not just passing by me. I'm here." And I was like, that is so profound, right? There is so much that we are so busy. We wake up, we get ready, we do this, and then before you know it, we are back, we're sleeping, we wake up. We are so busy, we are so tired, but at the same time, we are not really present with where we are. And for her to have come to that point, it took a lot of different tiny steps that I was guiding her through, right? So I love having clients. Oh gosh, I love having clients because they also remind me to do the same thing, right? When I was starting with this work, on myself, obviously I was like always doing it and whatnot, but now sometimes it slides off the table and then you stop doing it. So whenever I get a client like that, it's a reminder for myself to say, hey, you need to do that for yourself as well, so as to not have your whole day just passing by you, as if you're on autopilot. Yes, that was the word she used. She said it's as if I'm on autopilot, and right now I feel like I was present, and I was aware and I was there, and that was just so beautiful. So with all of that, I'm just inviting you to take a moment and check and see what it is that stops you from starting this one thing, or 10. Maybe start with one, because another thing that can stop you is when you overwhelm yourself. Again, I'm talking about too many things right now, so let's stop there and just say that for that one particular thing that you find yourself that you've been wanting to do and then it hasn't happened because you keep stopping yourself, whether aware or unaware, it's there, right? So just think around that question. What is stopping you from doing that one thing, right? And if this spoke to you, please leave me your comments. I would love, 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 love to hear from you. And I did not expect to be this long. I don't even know how long I am. But this was my day 16. Join me again tomorrow for day 17. I hope to have a relaxing evening where I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe read or watch a series, catch up on The Good Doctor, and play a game. So I will see you again on tomorrow for day 17. That is all from me for today. Bye bye.